So, today we are diving into something truly fascinating, a map of our own multidimensional selves. We're going to explore this incredible model of 13 layers of being. Think of it as a living architecture that stretches all the way from our physical body, the one we know so well, to the absolute source of everything. It seems like such a simple question, right? But the answer, well, it's anything but. What this model suggests is that who you really are is so much more complex, so much more layered, and honestly, way more magnificent than we ever imagine. You're not just a body and a mind. You are, quite literally, a cosmic structure. So here's our roadmap for this journey. We'll start with the big picture, a map of the self. Then we'll zoom in on what's called the personality vehicle. Those are our tools for this lifetime. From there, we're going to ascend to the eternal soul matrix, expand out to the cosmic source, and then at the end, we'll see how it all fits together as this one dynamic living whole. Okay, first up, let's get that big picture. It's really important to think of these 13 layers not as some simple ladder you have to climb, but as this totally integrated structure, a living temple of consciousness, where every single level exists inside of you, all at the same time, right now. The whole thing really breaks down into three main sections. You've got the personality vehicle, which is the you that you experience day to day. Then there's the soul matrix, that's the eternal part of you that continues on from one lifetime to the next. And finally, the cosmic source, which is the universal consciousness that you and everything else came from. All right, let's dive into that first part of our architecture, the personality vehicle. We're going to start with the layers that feel most familiar to us. These are the instruments we use to navigate, to feel, and to think our way through this physical world. This is really our anchor to life here on Earth. So right at the base, we have layer one, the physical body. This is our anchor, right? It's the dense, tangible vehicle that allows us to even be here. Its whole job is survival and grounding, and it provides the foundation for all the more subtle layers to express themselves through. Now, weaving through that physical form is layer two, the etheric body. You can think of this as the vital matrix, that shimmering energy field of chi or prana that's like the blueprint for your health. It's what animates the physical body, and it's the crucial bridge to our emotions. If you've ever felt just totally drained for no reason, it's probably an imbalance right here. Next up, layer three, the emotional body. This is that fluid, colorful world of our feelings, our desires, our passions. And what's so important to get here is how it directly impacts our physical well-being. Emotional stress can literally make you sick by messing with your etheric and physical layers. It's all connected. And what's shaping those emotions? Well, that's layer four, the mental body. This is our engine of intellect. It's where we form our beliefs, use logic, and make sense of our experiences. Our thoughts literally create our feelings, which makes this layer an incredibly powerful bridge to the higher causal realms we're about to get into. Now, what's so cool about laying it out like this is you can really see the cascade of influence, can't you? Our thoughts shape our emotions impact our energy, and our energy directly affects our physical health. It's just a beautifully interconnected system. Okay, so now let's see how this foundation builds into something so much bigger. We're moving beyond the temporary personality, the vehicle for just this one life, and up to the layers that actually stick around across all lifetimes. This is the eternal soul matrix. Layer 5 is the causal body, and you can think of it as our karmic blueprint. It's kind of like the soul's personal hard drive. It stores the essence of every single experience from every lifetime, carrying forward all the lessons, the talents, and the repeating patterns. This is the part of you that turns experience into true wisdom. And at the very heart of this matrix is layer 6, the soul, which a lot of people call the higher self. This is the real reincarnating you. It's your eternal core, the actual driver of your entire evolutionary journey, the one that holds on to your unique identity as it seeks out growth and experience. But guess what? Your soul isn't flying solo. Layer 7 is the oversoul, which is like a soul family. It's a collective consciousness of souls that all share a common origin and purpose, and they're all working together and learning from each other's experiences across countless lifetimes. And watching over that whole soul family, guiding it, is layer 8, the avatar consciousness. This is like the ultimate template of divine perfection for the entire oversoul. It represents the fully realized potential of the whole group, and it acts like a North Star for its collective evolution. Okay, now we're going to zoom out even further.
We're moving beyond the individual soul and its whole family structure to the very fabric of consciousness itself, the source that everything, and I mean everything, comes from.
And before we do, this slide brilliantly illustrates a super important distinction we need to make. The soul, that's the eternal core that learns and grows through all its experiences. But the monad, which we're about to meet, is the divine spark behind the soul. It's the unchanging I am, the silent, sovereign viewer of the soul's entire epic journey. So layer 9 is the monad. This is your divine spark, the pure original essence of I am. It's that first moment of individual identity that popped out of the source. It doesn't learn, it doesn't grow, it just is. It is the sovereign, unchanging core of your entire being. And just like souls have families, monads also group together. So layer 10 is the monadic cluster. But this isn't just a family, it's more like a cosmic dream team of divine sparks, all sourced together to collaborate on a scale we can barely even comprehend, working to achieve these vast universal purposes. And from here, the scale just becomes, well, it's pretty mind-bending. Layer 11 is the logoic consciousness. That's the governing intelligence of an entire universe or even a galaxy. But it doesn't stop there. Above that, layer 12 is the universal consciousness. This is the mind of the whole multiverse, the consciousness that holds the template for every possible reality that has ever existed or could ever exist. And at the very, very peak of this whole architecture, we finally arrive at layer 13, the absolute. This is the ultimate, unmanifest oneness, the ground of all being. It doesn't interact with anything because it is everything. All the other 12 layers, all of reality itself, just exists within it. There is no separation. There never was.
So, after that journey from the physical all the way to the absolute, how does it all work together? Let's bring this magnificent architecture back into focus as one integrated living system.
This right here is the crucial takeaway. This is not a rigid ladder you have to climb step by step. It's a dynamic, living system that is fully active inside you right now. You can think of it like a cosmic circulatory system. Inspiration and higher consciousness flow down from the source, filtering through each layer to inform your thoughts and your actions, while your evolution, all your experiences and wisdom, flows up, contributing back to the whole. It's a constant, vibrant exchange.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. This entire, magnificent structure, from the anchor of your physical body to the unmanifest absolute, all of it is you. It's all happening inside you right now. So the only real question left to ask is, where does your journey go next?